Huddled in the safety of a pseudo-silk kimono, our morning may rise in the starless shutters of my eyes. The spirit of a misplaced childhood is rising to speak his mind to this orphan of heartbreak, disillusioned and scarred, a refugee. Refugee. Safe in the sanctuary. Safe. shuffling through with paper trousers worn right through. Butterflies from all around settled on his paper crown. Pretty sight it seemed to be, but he raised his hand and spoke to me. Said, what is here will soon burn down. I'm the king of Sunset Town. Won't you leave me turning round? So go up, so go down, so go dusty, so just round. That's all around here. So the king of Sunset Town. Through the mist he comes to me. Children from the battlefields with staring eyes that can't explain the insanities in the greater game. Won't you leave me turning round? So go up, so go down, so go dusty, so just round. That's all around here. So the king of Sunset Town. That's all around here. A ragged man came shuffling through corridors of this white place, and as he lay his body down, I saw the scars that lined his face, and injured souls came to his bed to hear the stories he would tell, like butterflies in wintertime, like flowers in my mind. They say I'm the king of Sunset Town. 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 Won't you leave me hanging around? So go up, so go down, so go dusty, so just round. That's all around here.
unbearable. You got venom in your stomach. You got poison in your head. You should have listened to the priest at the confession when he offered you the sacred bread. But he's got problems. He's got problems. Fast feed, crystal fever swarming through a fractured mind. Chilling needles, freezing motion, the blind shall lead the blind. You got venom in your stomach. You got poison in your head. When your conscience whispered the vein line stiff and you were walking with the dead. He knows, you know. He knows, you know. He knows, you know. He's got experience. He's got experience. He knows, you know. But he's got problems.
said insincere I love yous to a woman who wasn't your wife. And I fronted you the money that you went away and blew on the biggest mistake of your life. Yes, I'm the one who knows what scares you. I'm the one who loves you back. I'm the 13th at the table. I'm the uninvited guest. I'm the banquet reached so high. We left our footprints in the earth and punched a hole right through the sky. Tell them how we changed the world, how we tamed the sea, and seasons they will never know. So watch the old world melt away Did you cry when they dragged you home? Put a lock on the door and the telephone. Was a runaway girl all they could see? Have the nights and the days you come through made the right seem wrong and the false seem true? Or was a runaway girl all they could see? A teenage extra from satellite TV. Runaway girl, too bad, too bad. Runaway girl, too wild, too wild. Were they deaf to the prayer behind your lies? Maybe they didn't dare to ask you why. Was a runaway girl what they chose to see? Or they were prepared to admit to? Runaway girl, too bad, too bad. Runaway girl, a real wild child. That's all you got. You're trying to make your mind up if you're better off. You pretend to wait for washing in some laundromat, but you're damned if you give them the satisfaction of your going back. You freeze to death before you share a roof with them, and you starve before you let him get his hands on you again. To your bed tonight, and when you lock and bolt the door, just think of those out in the cold and dark, 'cause there's not enough love to go around. Oh, there's not enough love to go around. And sympathy is what we need, my friends. And sympathy is what we need. And sympathy is what we need, my friends. 'Cause there's not enough love to go around. there's not enough love. Now half the world hates the other half, and half the world has all the food, and half the world lies down and quietly starves, 'cause there's not enough love to go around. And sympathy is what we need, my friends. Sympathy is what we need, and sympathy is what we need, my friends, 'cause there's not enough love to go round. No, there's not enough love. No, there's not enough love to go around. See those people there, they're working. Give them money and not get
on Sunday your mates were toasting you with champagne down the pub. And on Monday you went to London to pick the check up with your mum. You had a tux on. You had a tux on. The first time you had a tux on. Lucky man. There's a photo on the mantelpiece when you bought your first guitar, when your girlfriend came to see you, when you were the rising star. You knew your luck was holding when you filled the local hall. The first time and the last time that you thought you had control. You had a tux on. Lucky man. You had a tux on. You got a tux on. Tux on. Now you're touring stadiums. You've let it go too far. Standing with your manager, you're back to every bar. Blowing on your credit cards, chopping out the pain. Crowding into toilets with a host of your newfound friends. You got a tux on. Nothing's changed. You got a tux on. A lucky man with a tux on. Still the same with a tux on. It was eyes down in the parlor. They prayed it wouldn't rain. A brother pulled his cuffs down to hide the blue-black vein. It's razored more than lines had. They find him just too late. The final performance, the main man lies in state with a tux on. Look at him now with a tux on. The last time with a tux on. Take him away with a tux on. Somewhere in a tenement, in a welcome magazine, someone finds a photograph that triggers off a dream. The uniform that symbolizes the comforts of a life. He's always known as Luxon, but now he's found the drive. He's got a tux on. Look at him now with a tux on. He's gonna get one of those tux on. Free admission with a tux on. Get it anywhere with a tux on. You got a tux on. The easy way with a tux on. Is it wrong to talk to myself even when there's nobody else? I'm just checking out that I'm not gone under the water, thrown on the beach like a seal ready for slaughter. Can't you understand that the way things were planned, it never worked out, so it just went crazy. A two to the drink like some fool says it's me. I ain't got no excuse, and that's really the news. Got nothing else to say, that it's my way. It's always my way. Seem to be running away so often. I'll try anything once, and that's the way we should be. But it's always the same, getting caught up again in a habit that I just can't shake off, the way it always turned out. I choose to be. Everything seems so easy this way, but I'm going under, fast, slipping away. Am I so crazy?
There's a shine on the outside more these days. I can feel the outside feeding on my inside. Leaves a growing darkness in its place. I think I have become one of the hollow men. Become one of the lonely. Now that everybody talks to me, I feel I have become one of the empty. Hollow men can stop you with the twinkling of an eye. Hollow men can take you without even reaching out. Hollow men have got you long before you realize. Poison paralyzes. I think I have become one of a pair of men. It's a feeling I've been having for some time. I look down upon myself and watch my movements. The blind eye sees the fragile vandalized. Watch this cold world dishing up these endless hollow men. Find us anywhere you look. Come and meet our friends. Stand us in our silly clothes. Put our batteries in. Line us up like fairground dogs. Watch us grin and grin and grin and see the lies behind our eyes. See the will to win. We'll buy you and we'll sell you, but perhaps we'll save your skin. Sit quietly and listen to the breeze, the hollow and the lonely listen to. Sniff the air for something we can use. We're tin hard and we rattle when we're shaken.
Looking